You don't know this. Is this an old one? It's a retro flashback. Yeah, we've got 1.5 minutes. I've pushed my button too soon before we let me turn that on. So we're going to talk a little bit now about phobias in the dentist. So I suppose really a phobia is a phobia wherever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a therapeutic sense, it's all about your thinking. Some people have phobias about blood or phobias about blood being taken and things like that.
Well, that's it in the dental centre. It can be a phobia about different things. Some people might not like the noise in their head.
The drill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the feeling where they can't stop because they can't tell you to stop or anything because you're in the mouth. And some people don't like the smell or, there's lots of little triggers.
So we're going to talk about that. We've got 42 seconds. I asked Michelle before we started going on air with this whether she got training. But you were kind of saying you had to pick it up.
Yeah, no training and actually, like, the signs.
A lot of people have fears about
Oh,
medical
yeah.
procedures, and
Yeah.
dentistry is a medical procedure, isn't it?
And in Civvy Street, someone who's got a phobia will just avoid the dentist and not go, whereas they have to come to see us.
See, that's something else we can say on air. What we're doing, right, we've got 13 seconds. We're going on air. Remind me, I'll need to turn that off. I've got to get up and walk. My phone's just told me watch. Oh, my microphone's a bit out of reach there. So, yes, it's Jackie and Michelle, and we're back again talking all things mental health, really, although we've gone off piste a bit. We've been talking about motherhood, we've been talking about changes. I'll put your mic up so you can talk.
Thank you.
Johnny, Michelle's husband, sent her a message saying, who's that little girl that's in the studio?
Yeah. Shout out to Johnny.
I was just going to say, we need to give a big shout out because Johnny's minding the baby. Johnny and Alfie are at home listening, so if Alfie's there, we should sing a song for Alfie.
He's sleeping, so
I
don't
was,
you'll wake him up.
Thank you. You're trying to say something. So, yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about phobias, and because you trained as a dental nurse,
Yes.
so you obviously were in the surgery before you were promoted to. So what we were having a chat, and I thought it was quite interesting that sometimes people who have phobias come across
quite abrupt, and they seem a bit rude, like they don't want to be there, and you're wasting their time and things.
a bit sharp.
Yeah. They want to get in and get out as fast as possible, which obviously if they've got a phobia, they want to get in and out as fast as possible. But at first you think, they're rude, why are they being like that? I'm just doing my job. But then you start to realise that they're physically, like, they're so scared.
Yeah.
And it is this people that you can't look at them and think,
They're going to be a chicken.
Big burly men and stuff, you think, they can handle anything, but
Yeah.
you sit in that chair and they
Crumble.
Yeah.
I often feel quite guilty because the phrase I always use is, I don't like the dentist, and I have nothing against the dentist.
Yeah, when people come in and say,
Yeah.
I hate the dentist, it's like, well, excuse me.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting over it. I have worked on it, so I'm not quite so fearful of the dentist. And the interesting thing for me is I've never been hurt by a dentist.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realise that if we've given you an anaesthetic and we're doing something that hurts, tell us and we can put more in. It's not just warning you have to deal with it. A lot of people don't realise that, if you're anxious, your blood's, pumping faster and you'll break down the anaesthetic quicker, so you might need more if you are anxious.
Top tip for today, we need a
Yes.
little bell so I can dingle it. So if you do have a dentist appointment and you can feel anything other than pressure,
Yes.
is that because
Yes.
pressure you feel
You feel
that?
pressure,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Then put your hand up or say something
Yeah.
to get more.
And when you book the appointment, if you tell them that you're nervous or you're anxious, they'll give you an extended slot, so you're not rushed or anything. Because that's another thing. There's so much time. But though I'm saying this as in the military, we could do that. I can't say what it's like on Civvy Street because I know they are after the numbers and the money, aren't they?
Yeah.
But if you've got a good dentist, then
There are some fantastic ones out there that do an awful lot around pain.
Yeah.
Management or relief or things like that. But we were talking again in the break. We have lots of nice conversations in the break that we don't actually put on air. But one of the things is with you, the ranking system. If somebody who was a higher rank than you came in.
Yeah, so I used to do my own little clinics of teaching people how to brush their teeth properly, which sounds silly, and it's not like we're not trying to make you feel stupid or anything, but some people were never taught how to brush their teeth properly. And if you're not doing the right technique, then you're not going to clean them properly. When you've got a high ranking officer and you're trying to tell them what to do, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, you have to try and make out that there's...
Some people do it like this.
Yes, yeah. It's a strange situation to be in.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to stop in a minute because we're coming up to the Sky News. But the other thing that you were saying was you worked in the military, obviously, in a dental practice there, and they weren't allowed to not go to the dentist. If we have a phobia in Civvy Street, we can just avoid going to a certain extent.
And then people turn up when they're in pain, don't they? Whereas with us, you have to come and see us every year because you have to make sure you're fit to deploy. If you're not, then you won't be going anywhere. You'll be grounded. You're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had to come in and they had to just deal with it. And obviously we try and make it as
pleasant as possible.
Yeah, because you can't hate us. We're just doing our job and we're trying our best for you.
So that's a call out to all the dentists and dental nurses out there. We don't hate you. We're scared. I think that's what it is, but it comes across as sharp. So yeah, we're going to go over to the Sky News Centre on the hour, and then we'll be back and we might talk a little bit about hypnobirthing.
Well done.
Yes! 000. We did it.
I'm sorry, but I'm not taking no for an answer.
Hi!
Do that.
Right, I'm going.